Hello, hello, hello. Alison here, Celestial Business Club, Practical Astrology. Want to talk to you today about, this thought dropped in today when I was really thinking about the new moon this evening. This is not about the new moon, but this is about inspired by the new moon. And every time we make changes, there's a shift that happens not only for ourselves but for those around. And it's always really interesting when I talk about making a change, and invariably, I would say every time really I talk about making a change, someone somewhere will comment or message or ask, "You're not leaving astrology behind, are you, Alison?" And no, of course not, because using the energy of the stars and investigating, which is really, I feel as though what I do, I investigate them to see how the stars interact with each other, how their dances with each other of energies perform to offer us extra choices or potentials or energy or just that freedom to make more choices. However, how I talk about astrology and how I use astrology has changed a lot. And this new moon, as I'm speaking to you, this new moon, it's only hours away. However, what I'm doing is I'm capturing the energy. So whenever you watch this, the energy of the inspiration is caught. It's here. It's ready for you. And the more I work with this, the more I understand energy, the more I realize, and I really get it. I get that we can capture a moment of energy and store it ready for when you want it. And that's what I'm doing. When I turn up with these lives, when I turn up in my groups, when I talk to my membership, I'm capturing moments of energy so that you get to choose, first of all, whether you listen to it, watch it, whatever. And secondly, you get to choose whether to use it or not. And I just find that so magical. And over the years, what I've really discovered is it's not about looking up at the stars and saying, "Oh, isn't that amazing?" Well, it is, because they are. But it's about how we walk our talk uniquely. And if there is inspiration to help us make changes and evolve, and evolution is good, making changes is good. It's a strange thing. There's a word that's becoming more used, I think, and that's, especially in business, about pivoting. And I don't really hold that one, because nature doesn't pivot. You know, nature evolves, and that's what we're here to do, to evolve. And that's what, within our businesses, if we're aligned and we're flowing, and it's our heart message, it's our purpose, then it evolves. And so I'd love to invite you with this particular energy that's happening right now, and that I'm capturing for you. And even if you watch this in 6 months' time, it's here, ready for you. And here's the message of inspiring a next step for evolving. And that might sound huge, but it's actually not. Because if we make one small change, one tiny, small, gentle, powerful step forwards, it's moving the dial, whether it's in our business or our life or all of it. Probably all of it, because if you're like me, it's all of it. And so as we flow through today and into tomorrow and then onwards, I think I might have got my lighting right finally, you know. Sorry, completely off the subject, I know. Or maybe it's not the light of evolution. As we flow through these next days and nights, it's never about one point in time ever. It's about the flowing through time and flowing through moments. And as we do that, and as you regain or dip into, or at any point over the next few nights following watching this, you stand on the earth and you think, you know what, I'm going to. That's it. That is the energy of inspiration becoming an action. And that's evolution. And that's something that's evolving inside of you to take that next step. And I'd love to know what for you that is. As you stand on the ground and you think, I'm going to, what is it? What's your next step? Mine is I'm establishing a new YouTube channel, so come over and see me there at some point. I'm also thrilled and beyond delighted and just, it's stellar. It's just what's happening inside the business membership, Celestial Business Club. Because this is energy at work, this is energy flowing, this is energy evolving and expanding. And sometimes it's restful, but never ever stopped. Never. It's always moving, always developing and evolving and changing and moving on slightly. And if you just take one small step, just one small step today, something, just one tiny, which might seem to you tiny, but just one small thing that just alters something very, very slightly. But you know in your bones that it's completely aligned with you, completely you. You know, you just know it. You just know that that's something which, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And it might be to go outside and just let the sun onto your face. It might be to go outside at night and just look up at the sky. It might be to go out in nature, or it might just be to reach out to someone. But one small, tiny step, and then that leads on to the next one. And that's evolution. And that's what we're here to do as human beings. Connected with each other, always connected with each other. And always feeling that energy of, yes, I can do that next. And if you don't believe me, have a look at nature. Because nature just gets on with it. Nature just gets on with the birds singing. Nature just gets on with the birds nesting. Nature just gets on with growing and then resting and then growing and then resting. And so that's my thoughts on evolution, inspired by a wonderful new moon energy that I'm capturing here for you. And I'd love you to let me know. Let me know what that means for you. Let me know if you're in a resting part, or if you're in an evolving part, or if you've got thoughts bubbling under the surface, but take one small step. As always, with so much love from me to you. Thank you ever so much for watching.